Parenthood. The thought of it brings a mixture of emotions, from fear to elation, not to mention the endless questions. Will I be a good parent? Am I ready? Who will he look like? What will she do when she grows up? Will my baby be healthy? In an average week in North Carolina, 2,058 babies are born. 221 of those infants are born too small. 19 of these babies will die before their first birthday. Each week, 4 pregnancies are affected by a neural tube defect, a serious birth defect of the brain and spinal cord. Anencephaly and spina bifida are the most common neural tube defects. Sadly, less than half of these babies will survive. The half who live will face a range of difficulties, such as the inability to walk. North Carolina has one of the highest incidences of neural tube defects in the country. The good news is that up to 70% of these birth defects can be avoided. The health of your baby begins with you, even before he or she is born. Women who take a multivitamin with folic acid every day can reduce their risk of having a pregnancy affected by a neural tube defect. It is a simple step to take now for a healthier tomorrow for you and your future children.
I've heard of it, but I'm not exactly sure what folic acid is.
I have heard of it from my doctor and was told that it was good to take it during your childbearing years.
It's the vitamin that women are supposed to take when they're pregnant to reduce birth defects. I heard about it in particular when I was thinking about having a child several years ago.
The reason folic acid is so important for women, number one, women of childbearing age, it helps to prevent birth defects, such as spina bifida and other defects of the spinal column. Also, multivitamins with folic acid are just very important for overall women's health, helping women to keep healthy lifestyle and get the nutrients that they need. And it's also been shown that it could be helpful in preventing certain types of cancers in women and keeping a good balance of nutrients and vitamins.
Folic acid is a synthetic form of folate, a B vitamin. This vitamin is necessary for the growth of healthy cells. Folate, the natural form of this B vitamin, can be found in a variety of foods, such as leafy green vegetables and orange juice. Folate is water-soluble, which means the body cannot store it. A woman would need to consume large amounts of folate-rich foods every day to get the daily recommended amount of folate. On the other hand, folic acid is more easily absorbed into the body. Folic acid is so important that the FDA requires food manufacturers to fortify grain products, such as pasta, cereal, and bread, with folic acid. However, this fortification is not enough. A woman still needs to take a multivitamin containing folic acid every day.
I know that it's very important to be taking adequate amounts of folic acid even before you know you're pregnant. And so that you should actually, if you're thinking about having a child, or if you're even sort of in childbearing years, you should be taking multivitamins, including folic acid.
I've had very few that's aware that folic acid can be of a benefit prior to pregnancy, and that we actually want them to take it prior to becoming pregnant. Very few. Most women that I talk to associate folic acid with pregnancy.
Nearly 50% of all pregnancies are unplanned. Neural tube defects can occur in an embryo before many women realize they're pregnant. By the time most women discover they are pregnant, it could be too late. The neural tube closes at the 28th day after conception. That's just 2 weeks after the first missed menstrual period. Even if you are not planning on having children now, it is important to take folic acid just in case.
I try to eat a variety of fruits and vegetables that will provide the vitamins for me, so I won't have to take pills and stuff.
I take a multivitamin just because I think that a lot of the foods we eat doesn't have complete nutrition that we need.
Eating a balanced diet isn't all that easy when you're in college.
Right. You're really busy, so sometimes snacks, but I try to eat healthy snacks, so.
50 to 75% of the nutrients we need every day we get from our food. but that's still, there's a gap there. There's 25 to 50% that we're missing.
Eating a balanced diet is very important. However, the reality is most women do not eat a well-balanced and nutritious diet. Taking a multivitamin every day with 400 micrograms of folic acid can help ensure you get the recommended amount of nutrients your body needs.
I really don't have a definite system. I have them in the refrigerator. And so when I open the refrigerator for juice in the morning, I normally take my vitamin when I drink the juice.
It's just every night before you go to bed, like brushing your teeth.
I take it in the morning when I brush my teeth.
Yeah, same here. I take it when I wake up.
I keep my vitamins on the bathroom shelf right next to where I keep my toothpaste and my toothbrush, and I take it every night before I go to bed.
It takes 2 weeks of doing something routinely before it becomes a habit. Think about 1 or 2 things that you do every day, such as brushing your teeth, taking your birth control pills, or drinking a cup of coffee. Simply place your vitamins in that area to help remind yourself to take them.
I've had several women who've come to me in the pharmacy and have said, gosh, when I take my multivitamin, it makes my stomach upset or I feel hungry. These are real common things that can happen when you take a multivitamin. But there's some simple things that you can do to help minimize these side effects. You can take it with food. Taking your multivitamin with food can help minimize any stomach upset you might feel. And if they make you feel hungry, taking it with food will make that hunger feeling go away too. Sometimes also taking the vitamin in the evening, right before you go to bed, can help minimize, you're getting ready to go to sleep, you wouldn't notice if you were feeling funny, as opposed to first thing in the morning might make you feel funny through the day. So there are different things. Just talk to someone if you are taking a multivitamin and having any problems with it. Some of our multivitamins tend to be a little bit bigger. This is just folic acid by itself, and it's pretty small. But this is also a multivitamin with folic acid in it, and you can see it's small in size. These over here are chewables, so even though they're bigger, you chew them up so the size isn't really an issue. Vitamins, for the benefits that you get, they're very inexpensive. For some of your brand name vitamins, it only costs anywhere from 6 to 8 cents a day. And then if you get a generic or a store brand vitamin, the cost might only be 3 or 4 cents a day. So if you think about that, pennies a day for a great investment in your health, it's definitely worth it.
And I'm happy because now I'm expecting, and I feel confident that at least I've done my part to make sure everything's okay.
Many factors affect a pregnancy. Adequate folic acid intake alone will not guarantee a healthy baby, but it has been proven to reduce the risk of neural tube defects. Including a multivitamin with folic acid in a daily routine is an important step women can take to help protect their health and the health of their future children.